Careful! Or we'll get thrown out of the pub.
We're already thrown.
Really? Huh. And when did that happen?
Can't say as I remember.
You, my friend, need some water.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amico. Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in...
Founded machine. Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop. Giatta. What a loss. I owe that. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is under... Yes, her theory of the dreams. What I need is a stronger... Grimoires can hold intense power. Besides, grimoires require a wizard to draw in... Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently... Indeed, but that well is almost dry. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgon queen hold. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but... most... So, you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we... Still, Delamgon queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get... Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself.
Well, let's go. That Adragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
The Adra is healthy. It's the essence I'm concerned about.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Giatta.
Have you ever stopped and listened to her? She might be onto something.
I'm sure her mother and father were onto something, and look what happened to them.
I have to do something. I can't let anyone else discover this. Ah, on the way. Gabri, weaken you. And then I thought, what if one day it's a third? No. To harness these forces is too much power. I have been reading Athelmir's treatise on Wodica. Perhaps she's right. Maybe animals should be rated. How can I? But I won't publish anything until...
What do you think of Giatta's theory?
Well, my experiments have been a little...
Unpredictable? Like the essence has no sense of direction. How did you know? We should. It's not here.
Encantado! Welcome to my fine establishment, amigo.
Oh, it's you.
Envoy, over here. Good. You finally show. The name's Keeledge. Not so loud. Hilgard sent me to Emerald Stair to keep an eye on this place. I had orders to make contact. I won't talk long. He only wants me to let you know I'm here. If you need to get word to the Embat. Depends on the day. Hilgard told me to blend in. Now I think I'm just supposed to wait and report. I'm worried about drawing attention from Ludwine's crew in the meantime. I've got a bet. I think the scale of their operation is... Will do. If it's just stay safe and...
Show me what you got! Who's ready for more?
Don't mess with that.
Down, you!
Everybody all right?
There. That's Thomas' old house. Wonder what he wanted me to find. Place feels different without him. He left something behind for me. Help me look around. So much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to say. What's that? Yeah. I carved this for him. I had no idea he kept it. And he tells me, like, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but... would be if he just told me. I never gave it. And we knew each other for years. I trusted him with things that... If he really did, he would... I was a mess when we met. I'd been through the battles and Deadfire, and I was a chewed-up piece of flotsam drifting to the... Tom always saw right through me. A coward. I let him down. He was always there when I need... I'm sorry. That's prob...
Maybe they somehow wrap themselves up in an existing tree.
Not with the way this trunk has grown.
Ah, I'm stopped.
Oh, no, you don't! Time for a new weapon! Well done!
Seek!
Let's see what you got!
Armor's too weak here.
Part of me loves seeing nature reclaim its rights. Another part thinks nature needs to calm itself.
Can't keep this up.
Trail goes through the ravine and into the glade. Careful where you step. What's up? Is that all you got? I can't see it. Where am I looking? One for you!
I'm sick!
Right! Stay. Another glorious match.
Yeah.
together.
Let's go. You're mine now. Watch the left. It's like nature shaping these ruins into something. Like a shrine. For who? This one's mine.
Take your best shot.
This ends now.
Watch yourselves. Right flank.
sick!
Back on my feet. Stay.
ever think, what if I wasn't a ranger? Of course. What would you do? I'd be a flower picker. Ah, maybe a cowherd.
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion. With any luck, I can tell you a great deal. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink the... First things first. Let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask... No, not to worry, just let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach. All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me. Chrysalis.
Spotted knights aflame.
Hello? You still with me? No, we should stop. This is... Let's go over. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold. Usually, all it takes is a mirror. What I see is something entangled. It's old, dark, and... That would be closer to Giatta's area of... Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great... The essence has been drained from the land. And risk joining her in exile? No. Without this... Regardless, essence doesn't just disappear. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please, give Giatta.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when we started talking about souls. What did I miss?
We don't use animates on our farms and ranch. Our folks are trying to kill us.
I don't know what you want from me. The other animancers and I are just doing the best we can to survive.
Here we go!
They're luckier than they know. This is one of the Living Land's main export hubs. Or, it used to be.
There may not be much left, but
I don't know who or what you are, and frankly, it doesn't matter. No, you just got lucky enough to catch me. So, what do you want? Well, you found someone. Obviously, it has... Depends on who you ask. For all their supposed knowledge, 40 years ago, this place was a bustling harbor, shipping food to Thirdborn. I would know. I was... Dwarves live longer, so 40 years isn't that long to us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some...
The great mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed? The gods are silent on this question.
Neither. They just are. Anything else is speculation.
Ah, I hate speculation.
Remy, look what I found.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication. We heard that Giatta partnered up with an outsider, but I had no...
It's just that we've never met a godlike before.
Giatta must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giatta needs to finish. We want to know about the godlike, of course.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who? Next time you go round the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact... Wouldn't you say that you owe something? So, you believe we need you...
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight,
So, Giatta wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Do you want the good news, or...
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not.
How's that good news?
Giatta will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge can... Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments...
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Trust in animants.
It would have to be a very ancient pillar. An entity, you say? If this entity is with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace...
Right, and with a little fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back to its lair.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy.
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Ugh, I might have
Wonder if she
dozed
needs
off
a new
there for a
research
bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed? Why is it somehow worse when the Revenants aren't trying to kill me?
A godlike in Emerald's den. Well, maybe our luck's improving. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in... Beatrice. You know, the one with her viscera on display? As you can see, this is my...
We can...
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. What am I supposed to do? Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real prop. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything. Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me. But at least now I have... Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're a natural. Giatta Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have to ask. Is it true? Did Vida... He's a bigger fool than... Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the... I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Raven... They can't do complicated tasks. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. Silvo is one of my Revenants. My oldest. Someone needs to put the poor fellow out to pasture.
Well, it's already dead.
When a Revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor... Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle with him.
So, we're killing a Revenant then? She just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
quieten him.
Oh no, you don't! We got them all. Hold it.
My farmhands are very affectionate. Poor Silvo. He was a bright young revenant. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields, but I believe whatever causes it is older by far. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different. Quite right. A broken clock is right twice a day. Adra is a conduit for essence. So maybe you'll find a connection between the essence and, like the rings of a tree. A very old Adra pillar could remember its last breath. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. Toward what end? Well, I'm happy to give her some good. You and Giatta are going to shake things up. As for me...
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm
Something the matter? I hope... Good timing. I'm about ready to... So, did you learn anything of particular interest? That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is... Look at us. Barely even... Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette... I needed those animancers for more than their Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running, whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you. And then there's Yvette and Remy. the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them. I'd call that a good day's work. Animancy takes a lot of preparation. You might only have one chance to run through now we just need the right equipment for the job. Exactly. There are many ways of going about it, but my mother's The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there.
I'm sure everything's fine.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready. The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Please excuse them.
That's where her parents died. I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an Animaxer I just met. Right, feels great.